The group, led by Old Monkey, unexpectedly encountered human scouts all of a sudden, and the two human scouts dashed out like frightened rabbits. Luckily, Wan backed them up just in time, preventing a bigger ruckus, but Dajuan got stabbed in a critical spot. Bad luck. It looked like he was on his last breath and said to Caesar, "You've always protected us, but this time I'm proud to defend." Nova was so heartbroken that he kneeled in the snow and put Dajuan's golden hand on his head. In Dajuan's eyes, he looked like a hideous black star, but at that moment, he somehow looked so adorable. Moments later, Dajuan stopped breathing completely, and Caesar was heartbroken, tears flowing like rain. He didn't want more friends to lose their luck because of him, so he ordered everyone to leave immediately while he went off solo to find Colonel Baldy for some revenge. But on the hillside, he saw a dismal sight. His kin were tied up like puppets. From their wounds, it was clear they had endured brutal torture, which was heart-wrenching. Just when he was in despair, he heard a gasp behind him. It was a gorilla gasping for breath. He hurriedly asked what happened and found out the tribe got ambushed while moving to their new home. What rotten luck. Even though they fought tooth and nail without a leader, they ended up as free labor. Caesar was about to ask about his son's whereabouts when Bambear's sneak attacked him and knocked him out. When Caesar woke up, he found he was a human prisoner, with Colonel Baldy strutting around like a peacock. Caesar wanted to get revenge, but was chained up by Bambear. Talk about a twist. Baldy didn't kill Caesar. Instead, he paraded him around like a trophy. What a show. Still, Caesar felt a bit better seeing his son alive, trapped in another cage with the others. Shortly after, Caesar was thrown into the cage with the adults, and he noticed his skin were cold as ice toward him. But Caesar quickly realized that his departure caused this painful disaster for the tribe. The next day, Caesar started dancing outside while all the adult gorillas were pushed to the camp's edge to hold stones. They seemed to be building a strong wall while soldiers were busily upgrading their weapons. Talk about a hive of activity. This military base could be attacked by humans at any moment, a total disaster waiting to happen. One of his buddies told Caesar, "We haven't eaten or drunk for 3 days. If this keeps up, we're done for." Not only did Caesar regain his prestige, but he also ignited the fighting spirit of all the stars as they dropped their heavy stones, roaring in protest. Colonel Baldy realized the situation was getting out of hand and thought to himself about how to handle it. Caesar's uprising not only restored his status but also stirred up the stars' fighting spirit as they threw down their heavy stones and shouted. Seeing the situation spiraling out of control, Colonel Baldy was worried about an explosion waiting to happen. So he had traitor gorillas bring Caesar in front and make him kneel. Talk about extreme measures. Then Baldy ordered Bambear to whip him from behind, causing the stars to gradually fall silent. All that could be heard in the air was the crack of the whip on his back, weighing heavily on everyone's hearts. However, Caesar resolutely shouted, "We need food and water." Just as he finished speaking, Baldy immediately fired and happened to shoot down a star who had made a mistake. What an astonishing, verbal moment it was. The stars, worried about their leader being killed, lifted their stones and quietly went back to work. Baldy, seeing his goal achieved, realized this couldn't keep happening, so he took Caesar back to his room. He tried to persuade Caesar to willingly work for him, but Caesar saw right through him. He realized that they could be attacked by humans at any moment. Talk about all talk, no action. Baldy couldn't help but marvel at Caesar's intelligence while he was sulking in the shadows. Turns out he disobeyed orders and caused the team to land in hot water. Talk about trouble. Upon learning the truth, Caesar immediately set conditions. They needed food and water, or the tribe wouldn't lift a finger. Baldy weighed the pros and cons and agreed, providing food and water for everyone except a single crumb for Caesar. On the other side, anxious Daly was like a hot potato, brainstorming to save the tribe. But maybe luck was on his side. He fell into a pit. What a turn of events. After exploring, he realized this was an escape route dug by soldiers to dodge Baldy. Finding the cage location would mean the tribe could make a great escape. What fantastic news. Just when everyone was over the moon, someone crashed into the military base. Luckily, that little body didn't catch the soldier's attention, a true fish in water. He gazed at the tortured Caesar and hurriedly got a water bucket, gently feeding him. At that moment, the stars handed him food, while Caesar boldly put himself at risk. Caesar's bravery earned him respect from the stars, who saw he was the one to lead the tribe to freedom. Suddenly, soldiers appeared, and Caesar quickly dragged Nova aside. What a game of hide and seek.